It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. But I mean, you started with high school mowing lawns to how many employees do you have now? And what do you guys do? Like, what do you expect to do revenue wise, if you don't mind sharing for this year?
Yeah, employees, I'm not sure right now. I think last time we talked, I said it was like 40-ish, 42, 43 or something. I mean, it's
I,
changing a little bit because some
yeah.
people are moving to different paths.
Well,
Um,
and I got to imagine you guys slow down a little bit in the winter, right? So you kind of are in like
yeah,
some sort of half staff mode.
yeah, typically we try to keep everybody on all year round. I mean, that's something that we saw is a need to keep good people. So
Mhm.
we're going to keep you busy. I mean, even if it's 30 hours a week doing
Yeah.
stuff in the warehouse, like there's always something to do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we need for snow help too. So
Yep.
we still keep people on board. Um,
Do you guys do ice dam removal? Do you get ice dams down by you?
no, not
Okay.
usually.
Cool.
No, we just throw salt everywhere and it just takes care of all that. But so yeah, it's um I don't want to go on the numbers yet on what we're going to do this year. But
Okay.
I was just looking and I think right now we're like 30.64% higher than last year.
Nice. Nice.
So it's
Which that to me, like when you're an established and scaled business to have that kind of growth, like percentage growth like that gets really hard as you get bigger. You can dollar wise get good growth, but percentage wise, that if you grow by $500,000 when you're a $5 million company, like growing by $500,000 is fucking huge.
yeah.
When you're a $5 million company, it's like we had 10% growth. Like that's good, but like when you're big, it's really hard to hit high percentage growth numbers. Like you need to do a whole lot of shit to grow like that. So
Yeah, and it's
kudos.
more of now just like changing what's the vision.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of talked about this with some guys in the workshop last week. It's like if you don't have a good vision of where you're going, like nobody can jump on the boat with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to row the boat by myself. Like everybody needs to row in the right direction. So about a year or two ago, I was just pissed off with like 12% growth. I'm like, why aren't we shooting for 50 or 100?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are we just so content with the whole industry of 12, 15% growth, 15% growth? And it's like, why, like, who made that? Like,
Yeah.
why are we thinking bigger to how do we double a division? Like,
Yep.
our irrigation division this year is like 94% higher than last year.
Damn.
But we acquired a small company that helped a little bit, but then we also brought in two more techs. And like every year now, we're going to have to hire at least another tech or two.
Yeah. Did you like going into the year do you like look at your different division and say that one, like that's the one that has the most room. So let's put the most money behind those horses and like we think, this will grow by the 5 to 10. This will grow by the 5 to 10 just by like doing the things that we do. But this one has the most capacity for growth. The demand is there. We haven't done X, Y, and Z to push it there. Like you mentioned irrigation. Was that like a strategic? We saw that irrigation was the thing. And so we kicked ass at it.
It was just a need. But we also look at, we'll grow whatever we can grow, right? So every division.
Mm-hmm.
Mowing, we were still up like 54% from last year.
Oh, no kidding.
And we only added one more crew.
Okay.
So just by raising prices, reducing costs, all that stuff. But irrigation, fertilizing, it's the least capital intensive irrigation by far is. You get a truck, a service truck or a van,
mm-hmm.
you stock it with parts,
mm-hmm.
right? There's no equipment unless you're doing installs.
You're just repairing tools. You're mostly repairing people's existing irrigation systems.
Yeah, we still do new installations too.
Okay.
So, we need a ditch witch for that, but still that's one mower now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So their tools are a couple $1,000, and then you stock it. There might be 5 to 10,000 in the truck or the van. Mm-hmm. But it's normally, we sign people up for turn-ons, winterizing. Like those are the two biggest ones.
Yep.
And then there's like monthly checkups for our commercial customers. Mm-hmm. There's midsummer checkups. So like those we plan out, but then there's people that just always call in. Like this is the latest we've ever done sprinkler winterizations. I think our tech went back out today to do like 6 more. And this is usually 3 weeks later than normal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like in September is when in Minneapolis, when I would be getting mine done, where it's like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to water anymore. So now's the time to get this thing blown out and closed up.
Yeah. And we got one more that said they're not back in town till Monday. So can you do it Monday? I'm like, how is this even? I think it's just not cold enough. If it was cold, people would have called earlier, of course.
Yep. Yeah. I felt like we had a cold snap, like somewhere in either late September or early October, when I was like, oh God, like, it's going to be early this year. And then like the rest of the forecast was 60s.
Yeah.
Like, nope, I'm good.
It's crazy. But I mean, all of the, fertilizing, irrigation, it's one person, one vehicle, minimal assets needed to start up another technician, right? Yep. Mowing, landscaping is a different story. You need a truck, a bigger truck, a trailer, or dump trailer.
And you need more of a route, right? Like, especially for that type of stuff, you need a condensed route, so it's a little harder to scale quickly.
Yeah. And I mean, we could easily add another technician or another crew for all of our divisions right now. Like, there's still that much demand, so it's like, where do you stop? But you just keep building. But those ones are most profitable because it's the least amount of cost, and it's mostly just markup on material and labor.